Hey friends, welcome to On the Couch with D and B, or otherwise known as George Southern Gent on Instagram.
And on Instagram, I'm beher.xoxo, aka beher.
So you're probably wondering those of you who follow us, you know who we are. But those of you who are new to us, you're probably wondering, who are these cats? Where do they come from? Why are they even here? Well, those of you who are friends, you know that we love to share and encourage other people, and we've definitely been encouraged by you over the last 15 years, and we want to share more of that encouragement and more of the things that you've given to us with you.
Absolutely. So we brought you into our living room for us to continue to build on that relationship, and if you're brand new to this relationship, for us to start working on building that. We want to start talking about relationships this month, and we know better than anyone that a good relationship, a good foundation to that relationship is a friendship. Right?
Exactly.
So we wanted to share some, not tips and tricks, but just a piece of our life with you guys, and just to let you all know how we have been able to become strong and fun-loving, and be a light to the people around us by building on our friendship.
I agree with you, Bella. And I would say this, that, you know, we're not Barack and Oprah.
Yet.
Oh, right, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Hair flip.
Right. But I think our experiences are worth sharing.
Absolutely. And our energy is contagious. And so that's something that has been something that's worked out very well for us in our lives. No matter what happens, through the ups and through the downs, we just happen to stay pretty optimistic. So it's not always easy, but it's something that we definitely pride ourselves on as friends and individuals, professionals even.
Exactly.
Our story isn't, I don't think it's unique. I mean, people go through ups and downs.
They do.
But we definitely share something that's pretty unique, I would say.
Well, lots of things. I mean,
yeah.
First thing is our birthdays are 14 days apart.
Come on, Sagittarians.
In the house. Whoop, whoop. So I think that was one thing that made us like soul friends.
Absolutely.
So we call each other.
Yeah,
soul
we're definitely soul friends.
Exactly. Okay. And then, should we go back to the beginning? How we
Yeah.
met when we were 2 years old?
Basically, we were two. Or we were like in the womb.
Like we knew we were supposed to be connected.
Oh my gosh, we're best friends.
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
quite.
Right. We was working in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I left and came back, and she had took my position.
I did.
And I was like, "Who's this chick?" Because she was real bougie.
Very.
Still
and
the
I
same.
wore.
But
what did I wear all the time? Wrap dresses.
Wrap dresses and Mary Jane shoes. BCBG, Mary Jane shoes.
Generation. BCBG generation. I wasn't at Max's.
So needless to say, and I wore wide leg pants. Remember those wide leg pants? And they were colored.
They were.
That was a mess.
You were like, what was that show? The Wayans Brothers. We're colored.
We're happy
and
we're singing.
Yeah.
Give me a high five.
Yes,
it was a mess.
It was like that.
Yeah. Anyhow, we didn't like each other, and then I guess it was truthfully. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say we shared a common enemy. We shared a common person.
Enemy. It was definitely a common interest, disinterest there.
Exactly.
And from there,
we became friends.
We did. We had an opportunity to share our likes and dislikes for this particular individual. No individuals will be named during the recording of these films, right? But we built on that bond. We actually had a little competition going on to see who could make the most money and who would become the lead host. And so...
Wait, is that how you tell the story?
I tell the truth.
No, I don't think that's the truth. I think I allowed her to be lead host. I think they gave us both the position. But regardless of all of that, right?
Uh-huh.
I think the most pivotal point, the turn of our friendship, where it became deeper than we never thought it was going to be.
Right.
Was when I lost my brother. And I remember Blur came to me and she said, everything happens for a reason. And I didn't understand that reason. I was 24 years old, mm-hmm. and I had lost my brother.
Yep.
And the first person I lost, and we're 10 years and 1 day apart. And she said everything happens for a reason. And why did she say that for? And why did I believe her that everything happens for a reason and that you can get over that?
Right. So I lost my mother when I was 12 years old. So definitely unexpected. I actually found her in the bed. She had already passed away, and she was 9 months pregnant with my sister. So that was a pretty devastating pivotal point in my life as well. Being a 12-year-old little girl, not having much of a relationship with my father. I was born in Dallas, Texas, raised in Louisville, Kentucky. So at that point, I went to Kentucky to live with my father, meet my brother for the first time. Everything about my life completely changed. But for some reason, we still made it through. I still and there will be things that we continue to share about our stories along the way. Don't want to tell too much on the first day of getting to know one another. But for some reason, I still made it through. And when I met D'Angelo, whatever that is, that energy, that pull, that aura that we shared, it was something that I felt like it was really important to share with him. Because I didn't even know at that point. Maybe you didn't know that, but no. I didn't even know what it was that happens for a reason.
Yes, okay.
I just knew that it was one of those profound, not that I knew it was a profound statement, but I knew it was one of those statements that was worth sharing with you at that point, because it has to be a reason.
Yes.
Right? It's got to be. It's got to be a reason.
So what I'll say is that what you're going to learn about us is about our life over the next whatever time you spend with us, right? Mm-hmm. Once a month, you're going to get peek into our lives. One of the best sermons I ever heard was by T.D. Jakes, and he said, nothing that you've been through shall be wasted. And I hope that this journey with you, you understand that our friendship was meant to be, and nothing that we have went through was wasted, because it all brought us to this point of talking to you right now.
Absolutely.
And sharing with you right now.
Absolutely. It's definitely been a faith walk. Without that faith, without that foundation, we wouldn't be who we are today. So even though you all may be meeting us at a time where, we have smiles on our face, we kind of fly, we are bold enough to share our stories with you. We haven't always been like this. And by the grace of God, we've been able to share in a friendship, a relationship. We're not lovers, by the way. Now,
no.
Maybe in a different life.
I'm sorry. I'm excited about that.
Clearly.
Okay.
So, but we've been able to capitalize on our friendship to get us to where we are right now, which we'll continue to share with you guys. So there will be some cussing. I'm just gonna throw that out.
I know I don't curse, but unless I'm drinking, unless I start.
And there will be a bit of imbibing as well.
Exactly.
We will participate in that. Hopefully there will be lots of laughter. There may be some tears. But what we believe in is, being vulnerable with the world and sharing our story, because it's a testimony. And we want to encourage you guys to continue to be yourself, authentically who you are every single day, but to operate in your fullness.
Yep. And I would say, don't let the experiences that you encounter in life to break you, allow them to build you.
Yes. Don't let them dim your light.
Yes. And be grateful for those experiences, because maybe you don't understand right at that moment why it's happening. You will understand. So, but next month, we're going to keep it lighthearted, right? Well, a little bit.
Well, we're going to keep it, for a lack of better words, we're going to keep it real.
Yeah, we're going to keep it real.
But we're definitely going to talk about relationships.
Yes, and join us next week when we talk about, when we talk about new age dating and dating and my Tinder. I'll be swiping.
You do swipe.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
I don't swipe.
All right. So we're out.
Yeah.
Like I said, follow us on IG, Your Southern Gent.
And BeHer.xoxo.
And let us know what you want to hear from us. All right.
Absolutely.
Love you for free.
All right.